thanks for coming to Vibe with me. I'm here to do a general love reading for the sign of Gemini. Gemini, please remember to take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Not all of these messages can fit for every Gemini out there, as this is a general reading. So don't force any messages to fit. Just leave behind what's not resonating for you, Gemini. Also, Gemini, if you are new here to my channel, I would love for you to join my community by subscribing to my channel. So if you have not yet done so, I'd be so grateful for that support if you'd subscribe to the channel. Also, please remember that this is energy. Energy is fluid. This may resonate more in a vice versa fashion. So take that how it resonates for your individual situation. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Gemini. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Gemini's love life. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Gemini and their love life. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Gemini and love life. Gemini. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, particularly Capricorn. Ooh, Three of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Look at that. You got a divine partnership, power couple here. You could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn strong in your chart, and or you could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or someone with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn strong in their chart. A lot of earth energy here. You have the World, Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. It's all Pentacle energy. You know, with this is wow. All earth energy. Page of Wands. I feel like there's this power couple, divine partnership, a very earthly energy in the sense of taking care of your responsibilities, making sure your bills are paid. You've got a little bit of savings, a good mother, a good father. The Queen and King of Pentacles are very motherly energy and very fatherly energy, very parental energies, as well as they're very practical, dependable, secure in their finances, secure in their job, in their career, secure in their home, right? They pay their bills. They pay their bills on time. They might have a little bit of money in savings. They're raising their children well. They have a home. They take care of their yard, but these are parent. I do feel parents here, a strong energy of parents, a strong parental energy. And Three of Pentacles is teamwork, working together, planning, building, collaborating, knowing that the plans that you make today and all this building, it's like planning and building and setting up for the future, Gemini. All the plans and all the building that you're doing now is setting you up financially for the future, possibly setting your kids up financially for the future. Seven of Pentacles is that same energy of a very strong energy of planning and building and putting in the hard work and the effort and the investment now, because you know that the reward will pay off later, right? The time, the energy, the investment now will reap rewards later. You'll see the fruition eventually with this, the world energy. It's success, it's completion, it's coming to a conclusion. It's for me, I feel like this is what you're working towards. You're working towards success, working towards the future, the goals, the big picture, right? You're looking forward to your retirement, your kids going off to college. I feel a little bit of getting close to becoming empty nester energy here. You also have the Page of Wand energy here, which is a page. It's a young energy or an immature energy, or you see it's a child. The Page of Wand it's a creative energy. It's a traveling energy. It's passionate, exciting. It's I'm getting two energies here, Gemini. Either one, you have a child that is going to be setting off on their own, either making you and your person, your partner, your love interest, empty nesters. You know, they're going off, they're graduating, they're going off to college, or if they're younger, maybe they've been toddlers and they've been staying at home all this time, and now they're finally starting kindergarten, let's say. So I don't feel like it's that young, but sure, maybe they're going off to kindergarten and now you're having this new time and energy to yourself. But I feel it's more of becoming an empty nester. They're going off to college. You've planned properly. You've saved. They're going off to make their mark in the world, and you and your partner have done, a great parenting job getting your child off out into the world for their next adventure, for their it's like setting themselves free, but I don't want to say free, but to go make their mark in the world, to go start their own journey. It's like you've come with this world. It's like you and your partner have worked hard, sacrificed a lot, done a lot of planning and building your finances and working together as this team to get your children off on a good future, off to a good college, financially setting them up. But I feel this very strong energy of finding financial stability, getting your children off on the right foot, helping guide your children in a direction that they want to go, whether that's college or it's just parenting, right? Guiding your children, watching your children grow. A lot of your time and energy and focus, I feel like, has been revolved around finances, financial stability, your children, your children's stability. Page of Wands, making sure that they're making good choices, right? You could have a child who maybe's gotten in some trouble and you've had to really help guide them. The Page of the Wand energy, they could be a little bit creative with their energy. They could have a lot of energy. They could be a little bit of a wild child. I don't want to say troublemaker, but troublemaker, a lot of energy. They could like to test their limits. So I feel like this is a divine partnership, a power couple who has done an extremely good job at paying their bills, finding financial stability, getting their house in order, building a nice home, beautifying their home. This pentacle energy, I just feel a lot of beautifying their home, making sure their yard looks nice, the landscaping's done, just comfortable surroundings, beautiful surroundings, nice things. Maybe they like luxurious items, Taurus energy, which I know you're not Taurus, but with the Queen of Pentacle, King of Pentacle, this pentacle energy, I just feel a lot of liking nice luxury items or nice looking things, beautifying things, strength. I feel like it's taken a lot on the relationship, on the connection, on the partnership. Yes, you two work together as a team. It's this is Leo energy, and I feel like it's a divine partnership. You have the eternity symbol here, but I feel like this king and queen, one could be possibly taking care of the home, the children, while the other's away at work and having to build and bring in the income and the finances. But it's like I said, it's this divine partnership, this power couple, this equal match that doesn't seem to quite, on the outside, I feel like, look like you two are a good match, right? There could be an age difference. There could be a nationality difference. There could be a spiritual, I feel some major difference between you and your person, partner, love interest. You see, it's like a woman with a lion. It's like these two don't belong together, yet they work perfectly. They don't belong together. One's a human, one's a lion. One could eat the other, but she's taming this beast. And the beast loves her and would never hurt. It's like this beautiful divine partnership. It matches perfectly. It balances perfectly. One's beauty and divine balances out the other's fierceness, and it's like a beautiful match of feminine and masculinity. But I feel like it's taken a lot out on the couple, a lot of strength for the couple to withstand the testing child who likes to push their limits, or the extremely energetic child, finding the financial stability, learning how to work together, right? This beautiful woman learning how to tame the beast, as well as the beast learning how to work beside this woman and maybe letting her sort of rule, I want to say, because she's the one that tames him. Maybe there was a bit of a power struggle here on like who calls the shots, who runs the show, right? If the man's the one out making the finances all the time, yet the woman's the one taking care of the kids and the home. I feel like it's very matched responsibility-wise, but it took a long time, or a decent amount of time, for just the two of you to figure it out, right? Who does what? Who handles what? Where's that line to be drawn on, I don't want to call it ego, but on responsibilities and direction being taken in the relationship? Because you have two very powerful individuals here, two very dependable, secure, practical individuals, two individuals that can handle their finances, that can take care of the children, two individuals that can do everything on their own. But it was, how do we come together and mesh these two powerful individuals? How can we work as a team and balance it out, right? And it's 3, so it's a little bit always off balance. I feel like it's been difficult working as a team. I feel like it's been very difficult for this couple to work as a team. You see her, she's very sternly looking forward, like, I've got this. I don't need anybody else's help. It's just me and my dog. I can pick my own flowers. I grow them in my own garden. And he's just like, I've met my match. I love her, but what can I do that she can't do for herself? But I don't know. I feel like, I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm just going to say it because I'm very blunt. It almost looks like his masculinity has dropped a little bit because it's like she's so powerful, right? Like, well, what can I do? So I feel like there's been this, and I feel like this, there's an individual that spends a lot of time and energy outside of the home, making their money, making the finances, and one spends an equal amount of time and energy taking care of the home, taking care of the children, taking care of the yard, and managing everything. And so, like I said, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of effort, but it's the two of you in the relationship trying to balance it all out, figure one another out, figure each other out. How do we? It's just figuring life out, but wanting to do it, hanging in there, having compassion for one another or the situation or the connection. It's just having a lot of patience with one another as well. Any further messages for Gemini? Gemini? Now you have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this has been slow and more earth energy, right? This is so much earth energy. So you could definitely have earth in your chart, or they could have earth in their chart. I would love to know in the comments, if you don't mind, letting me know if you have earth or if you're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because now you have the Knight, the Queen, and the King. This is kind of crazy. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, earth energy, stability, finances, but it's been very slow going. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. They're very routine oriented, very practical, very conservative, very grounded, very methodical, slow as molasses, but it's the most reliable knight, because you know that they have analyzed it, they have thought about it, they know exactly what they want, and there's no turning back. It's trustworthy, it's honest, it's reliable, it's dependable. So I feel like there's trust here. There is reliability. You can depend on one another. You can rely on the relationship. It's just been extremely slow going. And a lot of patience with one another, with figuring each other out, with trying to come together as a team. This slow building process, it's been extremely slow process, finding financial stability, being able to pay your bills on time, finally getting that home, finally having some money in the savings, being able to pay for your child's college. But this is, it's a very slow moving energy, but it's extremely reliable, practical, trustworthy, and grounded. Something that you can really count on because you planned, you build, you took your time, you put in the time and energy, and you knew that the time, the energy would eventually, with patience, the strength, it would pay off. Eventually, it would pay off. Things would work out. We would get to a new cycle. We would finally reach success. We would finally have that savings. Our kids would finally, have a nice setup for the future, and we'd be empty nesters, and we'd get back together. I feel like there's been this, emotional and romantic disconnection between the two of you. A little bit of emotional withdrawal, a little bit of romantic disconnection, either boredom in the relationship, boredom in the connection, the romantic connection. Either you're getting a little bit bored because there's, in relationships and marriages and long-term committed relationships, you got to spice things up, especially if you're dealing with so much earth energy, Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's very routine, very the same. So this is either boredom or a loss of emotional connection, a little bit of being either rejecting each other emotionally. Either it's rejection or just being discontent. There's some sort of, around feelings and emotions and the romance, there's some disconnect between you and your partner. Either that's just because you guys have been together for so long, and you kind of have lost that spice, that flame is kind of burnt out, or it's because of one person spends so much time and energy away from home working that they're just exhausted all the time, or it's because there's so much responsibility around the home and the kids, whatever it is. There's this lack of emotional and romantic connection between the two of you. Gemini. So we have the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Swords to leave off this reading, Gemini, which I feel like more earth energy, more pentacle energy. Two of Pentacles is juggling, balancing a financial decision. It's finances, it's work and home. Either there's a lot of balancing and juggling your time and energy between work and home. And I see this, it's interesting because this individual is on land, but then there's this ship at sea in the background. So I feel like someone spends a lot of time and energy away from home, possibly at a very far physical distance, across sea, across water, across states, across land. But anyways, there's or it's just juggling their time and energy, right, between home and work, because they have to build finances and bring in the financial stability. But with this Five of Swords, the Five of Swords is conflict, arguments. I feel like there's a lot of conflict, a lot of arguments, a lot of boredom, discontent, especially around the feelings, the emotions, and the romantic part of the relationship due to the lack of connection, right? Someone's always focused on the finances, financial stability, their work, being at work, or they're always at work. So there's just a lot of disagreements and I don't want to say dishonesty, but there could be some thoughts of dishonest communications, what someone's really doing with their time and energy. I just feel like a lot of conflicts and arguments in the relationship due to how someone spends their time and energy, as well as how much, I want to say the breadwinner possibly, how much time and energy they have to spend away from home to bring in this financial stability. So there's a lot of conflict, a lot of disagreements. I feel like it leads to discontent. It leads to emotions being withdrawn from one another. There's been had to have been a lot of patience with one another, a lot of compassion. A lot of figuring out, and it's like, it's also hurt due to like ego, like one thinking like, well, I know I'm good enough. It's like this ego standoff between the two because you're both such high powering or high vibrating energies that can withstand their own, right? Can deal with everything on their own. So it's this juggling of how to come together as a team, how to work as a team, especially if one's always dealing with, you know, the finances and one's dealing with the home and the kids. It's like, how can we blend? It's figuring out how to blend it as well, how to balance that out, right? Who does what without causing conflicts, without causing arguments or disagreements. And open up communication, because someone's holding back their feelings, holding back their emotions, being guarded, not opening up, not being vulnerable, which leads one person to think that someone's lying or someone's being sneaky or someone's being dishonest. So there's a lack of emotional connection, which leads to mental confusion. Gemini, please let me know in the comments how this resonated, if it resonated. I would love to read your comments. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. And Gemini, thank you so much for being here. I will see you next week.